Saying, okay.
You are.
I guess we're live. Guys, please comment if we're live because Facebook had a weird thing up on the screen a minute ago. And I'm trying to get that stupid picture down. Hi, David.
Hey,
I
what's
don't
up?
even have ears on. Say hello to
Mm,
the people first.
you need to get some ears. Get those ears on. What's up, everybody? We're going to talk a little bit about food and wine. We just were recently there and got to try some pretty cool stuff. Some stuff I've never had. And, well, it was, some was good, some was not so good. So we're going to talk about that here in a minute. And,
I don't know where my ears are. So I'm just going to put a beautiful bow in my hair
what's
just
up,
so I
Scott?
can look like a dork. Don't I look adorkable?
Tom.
It glares. No ears tonight. Let's put on the intro so we can collect ourselves.
Okay,
It's
sounds
been
good.
it's been an evening.
It
So
had.
good evening. This is the Fresh Tuesday Night live stream. How's everybody doing? We're going to talk about food and wine. We went to Food and Wine the first weekend. Actually, I have a receipt right here. I'll tell you what the date was. It was, it's a mystery. 8/7 on August 7th. We went to Food and Wine. It was our first weekend that our blockout was lifted. We had a pretty good time. And you guys know that I'm not a big fan of Food and Wine. So for me to say that is a big deal.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. It was just okay, but I think this time was a little different. Maybe
I
because
think
what we had going on, but
I
yeah.
think the way we did it was good. So we'll talk about that
hmm What's
as
up,
we go.
Rachel? What's up, Dan? Facebook user Uli. What's up, Uli? Chris Futrell. Hope all's going good with you guys. Jeff, what's up, Jeff? And got a lot of Facebook users. Hot Soup
Good.
Festival. Yes,
It is the Hot Soup Festival.
but I will say
Absolutely.
that I think she might go back again and get that soup. It wasn't so bad. It was pretty good actually.
There's photographic evidence of me and the hot soup.
Yes.
And I was hot. Look how sweaty I was in that picture I took with the hot soup.
And there's Karen
Hey,
Days.
Karen. Karen and Scott joined us later in the day, and we'll talk a little bit about that when we get to that part of the day.
Yeah, it was good though.
Absolutely.
Good times. It runs from July 15th to Saturday, November 20th. So
it runs for eternity, Dave.
well, okay. Well, pretty much.
It's the Epcot International Festival of Perpetuity.
There's over 30 booths and there's 8 new ones. They added this year. I think we might have had I think the Swanky Swassy Swine was a new one, wasn't it?
Yeah, we loved that. We'll get to it, but that was.
Yeah. But we did try some new ones that haven't been there before, and then of course a bunch of them are supposed to open.
Oh, I didn't mean to share that.
Some are
I didn't
supposed
mean
to
to put that on the screen.
some are supposed to open on October 1st.
Yeah, but some have opened already. They opened
Mhm.
early, a lot of them.
Yeah.
So there's only a few that aren't open yet.
Yeah.
They said it was going to be October 1st, and then they opened.
Mhm.
So when we go back, there'll be more open.
Finally, I get to tune into a live stream. Hi, all.
Hi, whoever you are. I wonder if that is Beckner or I don't know. Hot soup in Florida.
Well,
Yep, there I am with my hot soup, and I
and
actually did taste it. I promise you.
it wasn't on a trash can. It was on an actual table too.
Yeah, we did do some trash can pictures too, but we did. There was actually that is one thing I want to say. That day, and we were very surprised. If you look in the background, that was the first weekend of Food and Wine, the first Saturday when the pass holder blackouts were lifted, and there were plenty of tables. The lines were not crazy, and nobody had to eat over a trash can if they didn't want to. If you want to eat over a trash can, you always can. That is your prerogative. And we don't pass judgment here at the Disney Crush. The Epcot Festival that doesn't end. It just goes on, my friends. Hey, Lorelai's going to school. Hey, do you have power, Amy? Lorelai's going to school. You wouldn't want to share his open browser windows. Okay, so let me just tell you what happened leading up to this, why we were a little late and everything. I had stuff on Facebook. I had to get pictures because Scott and Karen had sent me some pictures, and my Facebook was all in Chinese. And when I went onto the internet to search how to get your internet, how to get your Facebook out of Chinese, it says go to your settings and choose language, but it was in Chinese. So how do I know where the choice to choose your language is? If it's in Chinese and I don't know what Chinese characters look like. And Dave is trying to show me on the phone what the character for language is in Chinese.
Just trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't much help.
Hanover's been very busy between Genie Plus and the new annual passes. And we do talk about that on this week's podcast if I came through, because apparently my internet was not working last night.
No, it was working. It was just kind of wonky, a little wonky.
So it'll sound Skypey?
A little bit. I did the best I could to clean it up, but it's all right. It'll be all right. Okay. I can still understand you.
What do you got in your hand there, Dave? What do you got in your hand? Yeah. So if you don't know, if you've never been to the festivals, you can get one of those booklets when you walk in the park, and every gift shop, every kiosk has them, and you can kind of tick off what you've eaten, what you've tried. They used to have stickers, but I don't see this. There's no stickers this year. Used to be you'd put a sticker at the countries when you tried them, but now there's just kind of check boxes. And I know some of them have stamps because there's a Emil's fromage montage, which is a cheese thing. You need to try these 5 dishes that are cheese related. But are they stickers, Dave? I don't think they.
No, those aren't stickers. No.
But
I'm not interested in stickers. I'm just interested in the
if
food.
you get stamps for the Emil's fromage montage, you get a free dessert at Shimmering Sips. It's like a cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake ice cream, soft serve in a special collector's cup. But you have to try all 5 things. So we got there. I was staying at Pop Century. I got there the night before. Michael and I came in on the Skyliner. So we arrived at the park around 10:45. You got your finger up? You have a question?
No, we stayed at Pop too.
Yeah, but you came from Sarasota that day, right?
Yeah, which was very unusual.
Yeah, you stayed on property.
I know. That was.
But you didn't come in on the Skyliner.
No, I did not. But we stayed at Pop. I wanted to go on the Skyliner, but someone didn't want to go on the Skyliner. That's okay. Hey, Judy.
Well, hi, Judy. So Judy's going to watch tonight, so she sees all the things she wants to try when she gets there for the anniversary. So you guys drove in, and we met kind of halfway and decided we were going to go Canada and around, because Scott and Karen were joining us later in the day, and most of the booths that they were interested in were on the other side, the Mexico side. So we figured we'd start in Canada. and work our way over so that by the time they got to us, we'd be kind of at the booths they wanted to try. There were a couple that they wanted to try that they didn't get to try, but they go every week. They'll get it. Don't feel bad for those people.
Mm-mm.
They go to Disney plenty. So
Way too much. They need to take a break.
almost as much as Amanda Bond. So we started with Australia. And that's not even a picture of us, Dave.
No, it is not. I don't know who that is.
Some guy. You
I
took
don't
that
even know.
picture.
I don't know who took that picture. I think I might have taken that picture. I don't know.
And we had the grilled shrimp. I think Michael's here. We had the grilled shrimp and spicy bushberry. Oh, the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp with pineapple, peppers, onions, and snap peas. And we had the roasted lamb chop with sweet potato puree with a bushberry pea salad and pistachio pomegranate gremolata. They like those bushberries. And Michael's here. Let's see what Michael was with us at Food and Wine. Come show everybody what you're showing me. They can't see you. He's waving around magic bands. So what's your question about the magic bands?
So,
yeah.
Was that yes?
Are they for February?
Yes.
They can be.
So, check this out. We can't go this after February.
I think we're going to go before February. But you got to go so we can record the show. What was your favorite thing at Food and Wine, Michael? What did you like at the booth that we had at Epcot? This is riveting. What was your favorite thing?
We can't go there safari.
What about that?
Good.
That was good? Okay.
So.
And what about that?
Is that Epcot?
That was from Epcot, yes. And what about that?
That was Aunt Veronica's favorite. This morning.
Nice.
That was nice too.
That was from the donut shop.
That.
The donut box.
That's a donut.
The donut box, candy jar donut.
Should we call Dad?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to wear those in February if you let Uncle Dave and I finish this recording. Okay. So the thing about the Australia Pavilion was this lamb chop, we didn't take a good picture of it.
So.
Because the other side, this is the bone, and on the other side was the meat. And there really wasn't very much meat to speak of. It was about the size of a nickel. Who's that, Mike? Saying hi, Mike.
Kevin.
And who are you going to see in February?
My friend. Disney.
He's going to see Disney in February, Kevin. Yeah. So ours was very tiny, and I really wish we took a better picture of it because it was just about the size of a nickel. EJ Cruz, this is her picture. Hers was bigger than ours. She got a nice portion.
Hers just had more meat on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Oh.
Because we were sharing amongst 4 people, and ours was not very big for 4 people.
Mm-mm.
And it wasn't cheap. It was, I want to say it was like $8.75. Let me double check.
No.
It was $8.25. $8.25 for that. And the shrimp was a little spicy. The shrimp was $6.
Yeah, those, and you only got 3, but they were fairly large. So, yeah.
So
I would probably do that again, actually, because I didn't think the price was that bad, and the seasoning was just right, wasn't too hot, and actually fairly large shrimp. So that's a winner. That's a winner. Oh, someone's calling Dad. You should just keep it on the audio on so we can all hear. Are you scared you might?
Muting. I was muted. I muted myself. All right. Yeah, so that was good. I really liked it. I wish ours was bigger. I wish ours was that size, but ours was not. Ours was, the meat portion was kind of tiny. So then we worked our way to the booth, Dave. And this is one of the things, this booth usually in years past when I've gone to Food and Wine, when I've been in the park, this booth has been a huge long line, and it was not a long line at all. Mm-mm. And you guys got right through. And you promptly delivered this to me, which my whole life is complete now because I got to eat cheddar cheese soup in the second week in August. Oh, Veronica just joined us. Hi, Veronica. We're talking about cheddar cheese soup in August.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
What's
You're
wrong?
fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm not talking, Dave, through my phone anymore, though, through the thing.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
just
Okay.
mic on my computer, if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems okay right now.
Yeah, my phone hung up.
We also got the filet, which was, I think, maybe even the winner of the festival for us, which is surprising because I'd heard not great things about that filet. I'd heard that it could be chewy, that it's, it's a quick service filet. So
yeah, I've heard good and bad. I've heard some people, had really good fillets there, but then I heard it's kind of a hit or miss, right?
it could be tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was $8.75 for the filet. It's a wild mushroom beef filet mignon with truffle butter sauce. And the Le Cellier cheddar and bacon soup with a pretzel roll is $5.75. I'll be honest, we were we were joking about it, but that cup of soup was only maybe halfway full. So we kind of got ripped off, I think. And it was very salty. What did you think?
Yeah, I agree, but that's, cheddar cheese soup. I guess that's what you get, right?
I guess so, with bacon in it. And the pretzel, I don't think any of us really.
I don't think I even got a taste of that bagel.
Yeah. Michael
okay.
was with us, and Michael, I think, grabbed the pretzel and pretty much finished. He kind of dipped the pretzel in the soup, and that was pretty much his while we cut up that filet. So it was a beautiful day at Epcot.
Yeah, it was hot, but it was beautiful.
It was hot.
Yeah. So I have to say, Michael had been watching YouTube videos before we went. And the one booth that he was really looking forward to trying was the apple orchard in Canada. The Canada Far and Wide movie is not currently playing. They're using it as an indoor food and wine kiosk. And it's all apple related items. It's all sweet stuff. There was nothing savory that I saw. And he was talking about the frozen apple pie. That was the thing he wanted to try the most. So he got that frozen apple pie. And why are these out of order? The Appleseed Orchard, he got the apple crumble tart, the frozen apple pie, and the cinnamon apple cider. What did you think of that stuff, Dave? I know it's not your cup of tea, so to speak.
Yeah, none of it was really good. I think the winner was the apple cider.
Yeah,
right?
The apple cider, which was the cheapest thing. It's just that little cup of yellow stuff. It was non-alcoholic. It was apple cider. It was like a sparkling. It was what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word.
Seltzer?
Carbonated. It was carbonated. Yeah. And the frozen apple pie was like a slushy with apple chunks in it. And none of us really liked that. Michael did. And the apple tart was just bland.
I think the apple drink with the apple in it, you definitely have to stir it because all of the apple like pie filling is that at the bottom. So I think that's what happened. I think we all tried it first before mixing it. So maybe it would be different. I don't know. But there's definitely a lot of stuff at the bottom.
Yeah. So this was actually one of the cheaper booths. The apple tart was $4.50. The frozen apple pie was $4.50. And the cinnamon apple cider was $3.75. They had a large assortment of ciders. They had cider flights, alcoholic. But it was still early in the day, and I think we were trying to pace ourselves, so we didn't go there.
Too hot. It was too hot for that.
Too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shortly after that, you went and got your popcorn, right, Veronica?
Yes. I was not going to bring that bucket and carry it around all day without getting maple popcorn. So
And
we got
shortly,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And shortly after that, the princesses came by. But Dave was telling me, we were talking about the news this week that princess processional is no more at Epcot. They've moved to their respective countries now.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing meet and greets again.
Yeah, I heard
get
that.
Pictures with them, social distance pictures with them if you want to now.
And
Which, it's
yeah.
okay.
We walked around to France, and the line
for the cavalcades.
Yeah. The line for the French pavilion was bananas. It really was. So I think we just kept walking. There was really nothing in the UK because Ireland wasn't open yet. So we got to France and it was just a crazy line. So we moved on to Morocco.
It's always like that.
Yeah, France is busy.
France.
Yeah, because they have the beignet,
Yes.
a trois fromage, which is a 3-cheese beignet. Well, maybe we'll try France when we're in France this weekend.
Maybe. Yeah.
So we were all excited about trying the pavilion, the Moroccan pavilion, which was the Tangerine Cafe. It was inside a Tangerine Cafe, and they had a falafel pita and grilled kebabs and a pistachio cake. We also had an alcoholic beverage, but I don't see a picture of the drink we got. We got the fig cocktail, but I don't see a picture of that. That's the pistachio.
Yeah, I sent one to you, but maybe you just didn't put it up.
I don't know.
That's okay. That was all good except for the steak.
Yeah, the grilled kebabs. We thought the grilled kebabs, because it shows grilled kebabs and then it lists 3 kebabs. So we thought it came with 3 kebabs. Silly us. It's Epcot. No, you have to choose 1 kebab. So we wound up getting 2 kebabs. We got the lamb, the Moroccan spiced lamb, which was actually like a sausage, and the harissa marinated beef tenderloin tips. And that beef tenderloin was like shoe leather. There was no way. It was so dry.
Yeah.
The falafel, I think, was the winner for all of us. And
yeah,
Dave, you weren't sure what you were like, falafel waffle. But you really we were like, Dave, no, try it. You really got to try it. And it was really good.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
so
I would do that again for sure.
Yeah, that was our favorite thing. And then we got the dessert, which is a pistachio cake with cinnamon pastry cream and candied walnuts.
And that was my favorite thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, Veronica really liked that.
It was pretty good. The falafel was $5.25. The kebabs were $5.75 each. So remember, because there's a garlic chicken, there's a lamb, a spiced lamb, and there's a beef tips. They're all $5.75 each. And then the pistachio cake was $4.75. They also have kind of a bread service thing. It's stone baked Moroccan bread with hummus, but we didn't get that. So
yeah, Kevin wants to be incognito. He doesn't like his name showing up. He doesn't know why it's showing up all of a sudden. He's usually
Facebook.
Takes us a while to figure out who it is.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to that drink, Toni-Ann.
Yeah, we had the fig cocktail with white cranberry juice and fig vodka.
It was very good.
It was very good, and it was a decent portion. Now we shared it. It was $11, right. But if I had ordered one for myself, I would have been quite satisfied. It was a decent size.
I agree. Not too sweet.
No,
not too
and
sweet.
Veronica does not like sweet drinks.
No, I thought it was actually very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing in Morocco, Dave?
The falafel waffle.
The falafel waffle. We decided against Japan. Japan has had like sushi, and Dave was like, "Nah, I get good sushi at home," so we didn't do Japan. So, and the Greece booth, it's been the same for years. They have the spanakopita, which you could get at Sam's Club, and it basically is. We've had it before. It's basically Sam's Club spanakopita. So as far as I'm concerned. They also have this griddled cheese, which is part of the fromage montage. So if you want that free ice cream at the end, you have to get the griddled cheese with pistachios and honey. But we decided to skip that one too. I guess we were pacing ourselves. We
Yeah,
didn't wanna
and
be too full.
in the morning when we first got there, I was all in to go and do the cheese run. And then every time we got to a booth with the dish in it, it was like, well, maybe not so much.
I think
And I think it was the heat.
I think it's August 7th. You really don't want to have 5 cheese-laden dishes.
I know, but they look good individually. Looking
Yeah.
at that sheet, I thought, wow, let's do it.
So
But
maybe we'll go back and when we go back for the anniversary, maybe it'll be cooled off or something.
yeah,
And we'll
then
do
we
the
can try it.
fromage montage.
I want to do the fromage montage.
So new this year is
Mhm.
the rotunda, which was another indoor pavilion kiosk.
It was
It was
pretty popular. There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, it was inside the American Experience.
That's why, because it was inside.
It was inside the air conditioning. Yeah. And from what I understand, you can get, because there are other pavilions in America. Hops and Barley has like lobster roll and a beef sandwich. And then you've got your funnel cake booth with special funnel cakes. From what I understand, you can get stuff from those other booths and bring it inside to the rotunda, so you can get out of the heat for a little while. But we did try something from the rotunda. This was the chilled crab and avocado parfait. Thurston, what was on top of that?
Caviar.
With caviar.
Caviar.
And yeah, what did we think of that, Thurston?
It was a subpar to
Yeah, it was not Thurston's favorite. I forgot to mention that we
Glenn loved the Rotunda Bistro.
Well, of course, because he's Thurston Howell. If it was Chesler would be like, no, I don't need caviar. But Kessler, he's high maintenance. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Oh, we got the wristband, the gift card things, which they're selling again this year. So it makes it really easy to go get your items and not have to pull out your cash, because you have your money on a wristband.
Yeah, Mandy's having a problem showing her name.
Is it Mandy?
Mandy, yeah, Mandy Ray. You just gotta give it permission to use your name when you log in. Glenn, the mint in the avocado, I agree, was a little strong, but so refreshing. What did you think, Veronica? Did the avocado kind of overtake it a little bit, or?
Yes. I mean, it was good. We love avocado. So, but yes, the mint, I totally agree.
Yeah.
In fact, I thought, I was like, oh my gosh, it tastes like spearmint gum.
That's what it was. Yes. I just
you remember
that
I was like,
that.
oh my
when
gosh,
you said that. Yeah.
The whole thing tastes like spearmint gum. So I totally agree.
I think we also got, and we don't have a picture of it here, the tart. We got the wild mushroom and truffle tart with Gruyere cheese and creme fraiche. It was like a puff pastry with some mushrooms on it. And it was actually, I remember it was like the second to last one, because he said, oh, we only have one more of these. That was $5, and that was okay, but nothing really that special. And the chilled crab and avocado parfait with caviar was $6.50. So this was $6.50 for this little parfait. Donkey and Shrek says, who doesn't like parfait? Apparently we don't. Not when it's made of crab and caviar.
Yeah, it just was a little funky.
It was weird. Yeah.
A little funky.
So we headed out of America towards Italy, and we didn't go to Italy because, first of all, we're Italian.
I was going to say, really?
And Dave doesn't eat pasta. And the Italian offerings are so expensive for what they are. It's like $13 for 2 raviolis or something ridiculous like that. So for us, I don't think we could justify it. And the line is out the line for the Italy Pavilion is really crazy. Maybe because people with kids, it's something for the kids. But the breaded mozzarella filled ravioli was $12, and you get like a couple of, not many. It's just, then there's a chicken ravioli with Alfredo sauce. That's $13. And then they have cream-filled Italian donuts with raspberry sauce for $11. That comes in as, I think, the most expensive booth. So, we at the Crush, we just kept walking to Germany, where Michael got his popcorn. Uncle Dave and Aunt Veronica went and stood in line. What'd we get?
What is the name of that? That is what you couldn't wait to try.
Yeah, that was the bratwurst.
In the pretzel.
Bratwurst and a pretzel roll. I'm
Right.
trying to find the prices. And then we tried a couple things from this one. We also tried the Schnickennudeln. Say it, Dave.
Schnickennudeln.
Yeah.
And
That's
the apple strudel.
With ham and onions, that Schnickennudeln stuff.
Oh, yeah. It had pasta, ham, onions, and cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was the roast bratwurst in a pretzel roll. Yeah. It was just okay.
Yeah. Veronica, you said something really nice about this apple strudel, though.
Yes, I did. It was to me very authentic. And growing up with my great grandmother visiting, making strudel, she would stretch the dough over the edge of the table, and to get that really fine dough, and then wrap it, the whole thing.
Wow.
And when I tasted it, I thought, oh my gosh, that is exactly the way my great grandmother made it. So
nice.
However they're doing it, it's,
pretty authentic.
Better than the spanakopita.
Yeah.
From Sam's Club. Yeah.
So the apple strudel was
really good.
Yeah, the apple strudel was $4.25. It did have raisins in it. Just be aware of that, because some people's kids are weird and don't like raisins. The Schnickennudeln was $4.50, and the bratwurst in a pretzel roll was $5.75. It was one of the cheaper booths, and we actually tried every food item from this booth. The Schnickennudeln was very heavy on a hot summer day, and I actually think it is part of Emile's fromage montage. It is. So we should have got a stamp for that, because we would have gotten credit for it.
So we have to do that one again?
Yeah, we would have gotten credit for it.
No, man.
If we got a stamp for it. Oh, well.
What's up, beautiful Facebook user?
Hi. I don't know who that is. So it was shortly after that we were sitting around. Oh, look, it's still in Chinese.
No, Dave does not like brats that much.
We were sitting around, and all of a sudden...
I did try it. Yeah.
He tried it.
All of a sudden... Does that have sound?
No.
Oh, man. No sound.
Oh, man. That's okay. That was Scott.
That was Scott and Mike seeing each other after a long time of not seeing each other. And yeah, so yeah, they showed up and had to Dave and Scott found a new replacement for the pillar. You actually had seen this at G3, right? You guys?
I don't remember ever seeing it. No, I'm sure I've seen it, but I just no.
I thought you guys knew. You guys purposely went to take this picture because
yes, we did go purposely, but I think we both just saw it that day. Like, yeah, I don't remember being.
You were on a mission. You said you were on a mission to take that picture.
Yeah, we were, because I think Scott said something about it.
It was Scott. So Scott's the ringleader.
I didn't want to bring him into it, but I'm just saying, he's like, you got to see this. Tell me if it's just me. And I'm like, okay, no, it's not just you. It's got a great story behind the statue, though, if you don't know the story. So,
okay.
Yeah, but it's a...
yeah, Michael thought it was a
marathon
great story,
runner.
too.
Yeah, so anyway. But
okay.
Just looks like, could use some clothes or something. Or, I don't know. Just...
We did... I think we then went and rode Three Caballeros. Oh, we rode Frozen. The ladies rode Frozen. The ladies and Michael. We rode Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
And then we all rode Three Caballeros, and it was packed inside the Mexico Pavilion.
Air conditioned.
They saw it in line for beer right before the pictures. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
It was when we went and rode Frozen that you guys saw it. That's when. Okay, now I understand. It's Elsa in summer. Her gown is made out of ice, so melted. Okay. Well, okay. Can I right now? Since we're on this crushy Cousin Eddie moment here, I want to ask you guys as a collective group. If we made a shirt that had this on it, would it be crossing the line? I think it would be kind of, but I want your opinions. Ready? Which attraction first? Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor or Alien Swirling Saucers? The Disney Crush podcast.
I actually like them both. I like those both rides. Except I like Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor a little better.
So, what do you guys think? Who is Facebook user? Is that Mandy? She probably does want it. See, and of course, Tom Ellison would buy it too. Glenn would never be seeing that shirt, but Ben,
oh yeah,
Ben would be wearing all over that.
All different colors, yeah.
Yeah. See, Samantha would buy it. Oh my God, now we have to make it. Oh, it's Anna. Okay. Anna wants it too. Oh my God. You guys are so crass and you have no class, and I can't believe I'm friends with you all.
I can't believe you put that up.
I wanted people's honest opinions because I don't know. I think it's probably crossing a line.
Wait, hey, Toni-Ann, did you create it? Where did it come from?
Uli made it. Actually, was it Scott? Somebody sent, maybe it was Travis. Travis sent me a picture. Somebody's got a button out there that says, I'm just here for the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor and Alien Swirling Saucer. Only it doesn't say that. It says the abbreviation. Yeah. It's a pin. It's a button that says that. And it's got a Sully and the alien. And I said, oh, we could put that on a shirt. And I sent it to Uli and she came back with that. So
it is cute. I mean,
yeah. Amanda wants the old thing back. I could get it for you, Amanda. And it's got child humor. See, Amy couldn't wear it because she's afraid her students might see her. It would be their parents that would probably be mortified, but okay. Back on topic. So maybe we'll have to put a poll up if people would buy it. Okay. If people want the old one, I can arrange that. We can work something out.
Remember, exactly. We need to know though. I want one too.
Okay. We'll arrange it to sell some of the old ones. All right.
So everyone knows the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll get that. We'll get that coordinated. So we all went
coming up with a little devious little plan.
after Mexico, we hit the Swanky Saucy Swine, which was probably the booth we were most looking forward to. And this booth did not disappoint. This booth was amazing. It really was. This is the pork roulade, which was humongous.
Yeah, there was a lot in that.
No, it was porchetta. It was roasted porchetta with pork fat, roasted rosemary potatoes, and a lemon parsley salsa verde. That was huge. Mm-hmm. And there were now 6 of us with Scott and Karen and Michael and me and Dave and Veronica. And we all got to eat off that. And I think there was still leftover, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because it started raining on us, which was another issue. And
the wind picked up really bad right there too, remember?
Yeah.
Blowing everything everywhere.
We did. We got stuck in the rain.
Right. That was very good.
And didn't you get the pig ear salad too there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I lost my price list when I took them. So I'm looking for my price list.
Yeah, I wasn't all about the pig ear salad, but
I liked the pig ear salad.
Crispy barbecue pork rinds. We had those. Roasted porchella.
We had everything. I think we
Turkey
had
ribs, yeah,
everything.
we did.
Because I had the crispy pig ear salad with fire roasted tomatillo sauce, pickled red onions, queso fresco, roasted corn salsa, and an avocado cream. And Scott ordered the crispy barbecue pork rinds with pimento cheese. Those were a little spicy. And we all tried the soy glazed sticky ribs, which we all agreed tasted like they came from the Chinese restaurant. But everything was really, really good. And you see the Bloody Marys there that Scott and Karen had, the Bloody Marys. And Dave, you just told me tonight that you have regret.
Yeah, I'm all about a good Bloody Mary, and I'm regretting not getting that because of the bacon, but they just looked really good. And they said they both said they were great. So yeah,
So
next time.
let me get you the prices on the swanky sausage.
And you do get to keep that that cup is a plastic cup.
Yeah.
You know, a heavy plastic cup to take home. So those Bloody Marys and the plastic straw. So you get to keep that.
So the pork rinds with pimento cheese were $4.75. The roasted porchetta with pork fat, roasted rosemary potatoes, and a lemon parsley salsa verde was $6.25. And I think one of the best values at the festival. The soy glazed sticky ribs with green onions and peanuts were $7. And the crispy pig ear salad with fire roasted tomatillo sauce, pickled red onions, queso fresco, roasted corn salsa, and avocado cream was $5.25. And the Bloody Marys were $11.
And Scott is saying that they were bourbon Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
Which
really,
I've never had.
Really good.
I mean,
and
yeah.
Okay, so those were $11, Veronica, compared. Now we were talking about that fig cocktail we had being $11. I think this was a better, I mean, value-wise, this drink was kind of a bargain at food and wine prices.
Yeah, and you get a souvenir cup to go with it.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely gonna try that next time I go.
All right.
Yeah, this was a good booth. This one was one of the winners.
Mm-hmm. That's just some pictures. You said this picture would be great if it wasn't for the guy in the background.
And the water bottle in front of you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can we just tell everybody about the water bottle that Michael took a big swig at?
You gotta be careful. Those water bottles, they get hot in the sun and they don't taste very good. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, Michael took a big swig of one of Uncle Dave's water bottles, and it was not what he was expecting it to taste like. Let's just say that. So it started. Yeah, go ahead.
He did ask for more.
I think he did. Yeah, he actually reached for it again after.
Well, while we're talking about Michael, he's 21, guys. He's 21.
Yeah, sure.
We started getting rained on at Swanky Saucy Swine. The wind picked up. We had to make a run for an indoor booth, and we went to Brewing, which is inside the Epcot experience. Scott thought this was amusing. This picture of Space 220 coming soon. We don't know when, but soon. And then we had some beer flights. And Michael even tasted a few. So that was, he just tasted a few, but he wasn't, I think the watermelon one was his favorite.
Yeah, but he wasn't a big fan of it.
Nah. No.
I think he liked my water bottle better.
So, and that was really all we got there was the beer flights. We got, I think, we got a cider, Scott and Karen got a cider flight and then we had 2 beer flights, and we kind of tasted them amongst ourselves. And I don't really remember what the consensus was. I know one of them tasted like college to me. That was all. It's like, this tastes like college. And everybody tasted it and went, yeah, it does. It's not very good. So I think I said it tasted like Keystone Light. That's what I said. That's what we used to drink at Lock Haven University in Pennsylvania. Keystone Light.
Yeah.
All right.
But we got out of the rain after finding a table. It took us so long to find a place to sit.
Well, that was it. It was raining, so nobody was getting up.
Right. So once we found a seat, did Michael start taking a nap there?
Yeah, I think he put his head down after he drank some beer.
I know.
But
it was nice. It was nice to get out of the heat.
It was. And so that's the thing.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them. So you've got the Canada Pavilion. You've got to plan this accordingly. You've got the Canada Pavilion to get you out of the heat. You've got the Morocco Pavilion to kind of get you out of the heat. You've got the American Pavilion to get you out of the heat. And then you've got, I would stop at Mexico and take a ride on Three Caballeros to get you out of the heat. And you've got brewing, which is the Epcot experience, Odyssey building thing to get you out of the heat. So plan your day with those breaks when you get too hot or when it starts raining.
Morocco was out of the sun, and I was so excited to get a table, in that little room where we were. But then I realized there was no AC. So
no,
out
it
of
was
the sun.
The doors were all open.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
But it was still good. It would get you out of the rain.
Oh yeah.
So. Right. So the next booth we went to, we really liked. This was, I don't know which one was Swanky Saucy Swine was really good, but we also really liked the Flavors from Fire. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Flavors from Fire, hosted by ESPN.
ESPN, yep. That was actually pretty good. And that was Veronica's favorite. That's a s'more there to the right.
The s'mores whoopie pie, smoked chocolate cake with graham cracker, marshmallow, chocolate ganache, and candied bacon. This is the picture. Dave was trying to take pictures, and Michael was going for it. Actually, I think, did we get two? We got one for him. Yeah, we did. We got one for him and one for.
I want you to know, though, I had no idea there was bacon on it.
Yeah, that's what
until
that is.
You just said it.
That's bacon. That's crumbled bacon.
I did not taste bacon. I had no clue there was bacon. To me, the whole thing tastes like a perfect Suzy Q from years ago.
Yeah.
That was it. I didn't know it was bacon. Wow.
And the Scott got the chimichurri up offense, which is a charred chimichurri steak on a smoked corn cake with pickled vegetable slaw and cilantro aioli. It was delicious. It really was. And you know me and cilantro, but I liked it.
Yeah.
And an old favorite is the corned beef corner route, which is smoked corned beef and crispy potatoes. They're like homemade potato chips, cheese curds, pickled onions, and a beer cheese fondue. That was pretty good too. Did it have graham crackers in it last year? I'm not sure, Amy. But we thought, I think this booth was probably one of the best booths. We had Swanky Saucy Swine and this and Morocco and Canada, I think, were our winners. So one thing I want to say about the pictures, because I forgot to say this early on, we've never covered Food and Wine like this before, where we've gone and gotten a couple items from every booth and taken pictures, and we got a feel for what Molly from All Ears and the Disney Food, AJ from the Disney Food blog, and all the Diz Unplugged people go through, because we would get the food and then we'd have to get out the cameras and we'd have to take the pictures and then we'd have to video a little thing saying what it was. And by the time we got the food, it was cold a lot of times. So yeah.
Well, now we know why they always say, this is good, but it's a little cold right now.
Because it's their own fault. I wanted to see the prices on that Flavors from Fire stuff. These are in alphabetical orders. I just found out. So the corned beef thing, which is that is $5.50. The chimichurri on the corn cake, which I think was my favorite thing, that steak was really good, was $7.25. And the s'mores whoopie pie was $4, which I think was a bargain because it was really good. So
I'll take your guys' word for it. And
was that the bonfire beer you got there, Scott? I think that was the bonfire beer was $5 or $9. It was $5 for a 6-ounce pour and $9 for a 12-ounce pour. What kind of pour do you think that is? I'm not sure. So
can't tell.
I don't know. So I forgot to mention about one thing I did get for this little festival. Did you get the swine brine, the bourbon with a piece of pork on a toothpick? Weird but wonderful. No, we did not get the swine brine. We're going to have to go back.
We're going to have to go back and do it.
So I want to talk about what is in this picture, not the donuts, not the chicken, but the tray. We brought a tray. It was 12 ounces. So, okay. The tray I got from Dollar Tree, and I said to Veronica, I got a tray. And she's like, oh, okay. But we really use that sucker. We'd go up to the booth and we'd get our food and they'd put it on the tray and we really, if it was just a little bit smaller, I think it would have been better, but then it wouldn't have fit in my backpack. So I had to get the biggest tray that would fit in my backpack. So that
it worked great.
It really did. And we, so you'd get these little plates and you'd be able to put 3 plates on it, depending on the size of the plate. In this case, you only get 2, but the little round plates, it worked well. And some of the things you could stack up a little bit too. So
are you going to talk about those 2 things on the plate, or?
That was the donut box. The donut box was our last food stop. It's over by Test Track. And that is what is that, Dave?
It's a crispy chicken on a sriracha glazed donut.
It was a mess to eat. I think there's pictures of me eating it, and you see it's like falling apart. I mean, we cut it because we shared them.
Yeah, it was a little messy.
It was messy. Yeah. I don't know why there's so many pictures of me eating on a trash can. I guess everybody thought it was funny that Toni-Ann was eating on a trash can. And that was all for the pictures. I didn't have to eat on a trash can. Like I said before, there were plenty of tables.
There were this year.
There really were. But it was kind of messy to eat, but it was good. And it wasn't like that crazy expensive. Like it was if you go back to the original picture, it's the size of a Chick-fil-A sandwich, Scott was saying. And it wasn't like that much crazy. It was crispy chicken on a sriracha glazed donut. It was $8.50. So it's a little bit more expensive than Chick-fil-A, but not much. But what we didn't know, because we got Michael one of these candy bar donuts, which is basically just a donut with a bunch of candy on top of it. And then we got the box of 4 donuts, which is kind of a deal. They give you 4 donuts for $16. And each of the individual donuts is $5. So you're getting like a $4 break when you get all the donuts like that. But we didn't know that. So we got Michael his own candy bar donut. And then we got the box and we're like, oh, the candy bar donut's in it. So.
And Toni-Ann, we didn't get to pick the 4 donuts. I think that's it. You buy the assortment and it's pre-done.
It was the donuts of the day because we asked. I thought, we could get 2 of this one because we didn't need the sriracha donut. We had because that's the sriracha donut from the chicken. We already had that, but we didn't.
Right. So you have to take what they give you if you go that route.
Right. And that day, the cookies of the day were the cookies and cream donut and the maple bacon donut. And I've seen lots of videos and it really does differ. I've seen a lemon blueberry donut online. I've seen all kinds of different donuts. We wound up taking these home and I wound up with the whole box somehow and my kids ate them. But I did cut the bourbon bacon one open because they said that was the only one with a filling. So I cut it open and took a picture. Yeah, there was a filling. But I don't know.
How about that?
I got them a day late. We tried them a day later, so nobody was all that impressed. But Michael seemed to like that candy bar one.
Well, yeah, look at it.
Yeah,
I know.
And I really did like this sriracha on the chicken sandwich, but it was very messy.
Yeah, it was just the donut with the sriracha and the chicken. It all complemented each other. Actually, was not so bad.
Right, the little spicy with the sweet was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that was basically it. We called it a night. There's other booths that are coming. There's other booths that we missed. We didn't, Ireland just opened. I think Ireland, it either just opened or it is opening October 1st. Lobster Landing. The mac and cheese I know is open because Jeff Apolka posted pictures from that this weekend. So we want to try the mac and cheese.
That looked good. I saw that.
We didn't try the Hawaii booth. We didn't try any of the Mexico booths because the lines were really long for the Mexico booth. The Spain booth wasn't open yet when we were there. So there's a lot of different stuff to try. The Belgian waffle booth wasn't open yet. Brazil. So I don't know what I'm looking forward to trying next. Definitely not the fisherman seafood pie, because it's still going to be hot when we go, and I don't think fisherman seafood pie sounds very good when it's hot out. When it's hot
Well,
out.
you said that about the the soup, and now you like the soup. So.
No, I don't like the soup. It was salty.
Oh, I thought you thought it was. I thought you loved it. I don't know.
No, I didn't like it. But
Tell
me about this food and wine booth.
That is some Pop Century French fries that got cold and needed to be warmed up.
And that is Dave doing his best.
That's
hotel
right at
cookery.
Dave's Pit and Grill. Yes.
You know, Veronica, he sent me pictures of you in bed eating popcorn. I just want you to know that.
What?
Who is that?
Are you kidding me? David. Oh, well.
Orange Bird. Yeah, he's got a smelly butt.
Orange Bird has smelly beads in his butt. They smell like oranges. So yeah, that was Veronica's birthday present.
So if you see people smelling Orange Bird's butt in the gift shops, don't think twice about it.
Right, they're just smelling oranges.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good time at Pop Century, and we had great company with Scott and Karen. So we will get to try some more booths on Saturday, Karen says. I hope so. If we're not too full from Trattoria Al Forno breakfast. So Michael loves this fisherman seafood pie. It's his favorite thing every year. Okay, Amy, I'm going to wait till October to try it, though. Is that okay? Because it's just so hot.
Yeah.
It's just so freaking hot. All right.
That was my view from my room. Well, I zoomed in, of course, but
right.
That was our room.
Yeah.
Nice little view.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun. I was really surprised. I think the company made a big part of it. I think the fact that we shared the items so we didn't get full. I remember in years past, I tried to tackle food and wine to cover it. When we first started Disney Crush, I went, and the plan was for me and Veronica to go together, but she had jury duty. So I wound up trying to go by myself that first day. And by the third booth, I hit a wall. There's no way you can do it by yourself. But when you're with 4 or 6 people and you're sharing, you're cutting everything up, it makes it a little bit more manageable to try more things.
And I will say we brought little cake plates, and we brought little small Dixie cups.
So we could try things.
So
yeah, we did.
We were able to try everything without there was no issue.
Yeah.
It was all neat. So it was good.
We kept it very nice. And yeah. So I'm looking forward to going back with you guys. Sharing is caring, Amy. That's right. So what do we're going to go back. We're going to go back this weekend for the Remy preview. We're going to go back for the anniversary at the end of September, beginning of October. So we'll have some more chances to try more stuff, and we'll bring that to you when we try it.
Yeah, and I kind of enjoyed doing that, the recordings inside the park with the music and everything. So I think we'll probably try to do a little bit more of that too, and throw some stuff in some of the podcasts maybe.
Okay.
That was kind of cool.
Sounds good.
So.
All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you, everybody, so much for joining us tonight. Veronica, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
And thank you, Scott and Karen from the Mickey Fowl podcast, for joining us that day and for having fun with us and with Michael. And I look forward to hitting more food and wine with you in the future. And Mickey Fowl will be in this time slot next Tuesday night, 8:00. Please give them a listen, and we will see you in 2 weeks. I don't know what 2 weeks from now is. I think Mandy Ray Malinowski, we're going to talk about Port Orleans and Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter. That'll be on September 14th.
Oh,
that'll be our next live stream with Mandy.
Cool. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.